Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Chloe. My camera is like so low today. I was struggling to get it set up, so this is what we're working with. As you probably already know from the title of this video, I am going to be going through my everyday drawer and just kind of decluttering, reorganizing, switching products out with my big IKEA set back here. So overcluttered right now. It's so messy. I don't use half of the things that are in there. So I want to make sure that I'm always cycling it and giving everything good use. I just recently got new organizers for it, so it might stay fairly the same in the way that it's set up. I'm really not 100% sure what I'm gonna do yet, but reorganize and take some of the clutter out for sure. Let's just jump right into it and start organizing. All right, you guys, here we are at the top drawer, my IKEA set. If you have seen my makeup collection video, you have seen this drawer before. And I'm sorry in advance if the camera is really shaky. So this is all kind of my everyday things. You'll see a lot of things that are very familiar in here. Here is, of course, that product I just tried. Concealers, all my blushes. So basically, this just looks like a mess. So as you can see, it's really full, it's really messy. There's just kind of like random things going on here. This is overflowing and has been for forever. And it's just time to switch like the highlighters and blushes that I'm using. So I'm gonna start by taking everything out and wiping everything down. I realize I should probably mention these containers I think I got from like the Dollar Tree or Target a couple years ago. I think they still sell something like this though. It came in a set with a few of these and a few of these. I have them in other drawers as well. And this set of 3 I got from the Container Store. So here I've got all like these type of containers, so powder, foundation powders, highlighters. So I'm gonna switch a few of these out. I think I'm going to pack this e.l.f. powder away for a little bit. I'm going to replace it with this NYX HD Studio powder. My NARS Casino bronzer will never be taken out of here, although it does kind of annoy me in here because my concealers don't fit with it. So every time I take it out, this is what happens. Which, like, first world problems, Chloe, but it's annoying, okay? I am going to sub out this Maybelline Dream Wonder powder for my CoverGirl Clean foundation powder. This one is a lot lighter, definitely matches me a lot better right now this time of year. I'm gonna keep the Laura Geller powder because I really like this one. It's nice and sheer and it has a shimmer to it, so I'm gonna keep this one. I use my MAC Soft and Gentle all the time. So you'd think that'd mean I want to keep it in this drawer, but I actually want to sub it out so I can use something else up for a bit. So I am going to put in this sheer cover pink highlighter. So my mom actually gave me 2 of these, a pink one and a golden one. They are actually so beautiful, but I have no idea where they're from, to be honest, but I love them. I'm gonna keep my Mary Luminizer. As for concealers, I'm gonna keep the L'Oreal Infallible one in here. I've not been that thrilled with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer recently, so it is also a little dark for me right now, so I'm gonna sub it out. I grabbed these two from my drawer. I think they're both definitely light enough in color, but I'm just gonna test the shades here. Kind of see, this one's super pinky. And this one's really yellow. That's the Born This Way, and that is the ColourPop. That Born This Way one blended right into my skin. Maybe I'll put them both in here, but maybe I move this somewhere. I don't know where. Going to sub this out. I just have not been using it. I've been using the Milani one instead. Honestly, I don't know if there's anything left. I think I could just chuck it. For this middle section here, I have highlighters. I love this one. I'm obsessed with this one, so I kind of don't want to sub it out, but same thing as the MAC highlighter. Like, I use it so often, I want to give something else a chance. So I think I'm going to sub out both of these. I really haven't been using this NYX one. I've been liking the warmer tones on me recently. So I think I'm going to sub both of these out. I'm going to switch that NYX one for this NYX one. This one is super pretty. I absolutely love it. I used to be obsessed with it. It's called Lavender Lust, and that's that one. This one is called Chardonnay Shimmer. So that's that one. So I'm gonna keep this one in here for now. I'll put the eyeshadow primer in here. I've really been liking this combo for my brows recently, so I'm definitely keeping both of these. Same with my Lift and Snatch pencil. This is my Auburn one, so I'm gonna keep this guy in here too. I am going to sub this guy out. I just have not been using it a lot recently. Oopsies. Didn't even know that happened. So I'm just going to tuck it to the side for now and make room for other stuff. Okay, blushes. Okay, my Milk blushes, I'm definitely keeping. This is the shade Work, and this is the shade Perk. I love them both very much, so I'm keeping them both. Same with my e.l.f. blushes. I love these so much, honestly. But the ones I've been using the least are Glistening Peach. I haven't been using too much, so I think maybe I'll put that one to the side. Dazzling Peony, love keeping that. Glimmering Guava, keeping that. My ColourPop blush, I haven't been using too much, so I'm gonna sub this guy out. And Glowing Mango, I'm gonna think about it. I like to sub in this Milani blush I have. It literally still has the brush, brand new. In the shade Berry Amour. And I want to sub in, this looks trashed, my Maybelline. Look at this, look at these hairs in here. There we go, I cleaned her up a little bit, so I'm gonna sub this Maybelline Dream Bouncy blush in. It's in the shade Pink Plum 40. This guy was my first cream blush. I don't really like the fact that it comes in this packaging. I think cream blush is a lot simpler in this type of packaging, but you know, it was before these times. So these two, since they of course do not fit over here, I think should go in here. That works, so I can do that. So I've just slipped these two on the side, and then I'm able to keep all my e.l.f. blushes. All right, this guy goes over here. Next up, we have this whole thing. So in this guy right here, I would keep all my kind of stick things. I am going to sub out these two e.l.f. shadow sticks, the one in Golden Goddess and Rose Gold for right now. I just haven't been reaching for them a lot recently, so I am going to tuck them to the side to make room for something else. So here I have my Revitalash mascara. It is a mascara on one end and a primer on the other. And this primer is actually what got me into blue mascaras. I am going to keep onto this just because it's almost finished and I just want to use it up. I am also going to keep my telescopic mascara in here because it is also almost used up. And same goes for my e.l.f. Lash It Loud mascara. This is kind of my main mascara right now, so this guy stays. This I got from my boss, actually. She gave it to me to use. It's gorgeous. Look at that. So amazing, by Smith & Colt. I just haven't done a look that uses this yet, so maybe I'll have to because that's beautiful. But regardless, it is not something that I use every day. It is very look specific, therefore it is going in the big IKEA drawer. All of these products, unless I say that I'm throwing them away, all I'm doing is putting them in my larger IKEA set. This is just the stuff that I use daily. I have been hanging on to this e.l.f. Kush mascara to remind me to get another one and why I love it so much, but it is dead, so I'm just going to put it on my shopping list and chuck this guy. Here I have my Maybelline The Great Lash, the blue one. I really haven't been using this guy very much, so I think I will put it to the side. Yeah, we already know the answer to this. It stays. Love, love, love. I am keeping these two e.l.f. shadow sticks in my drawer because they're the ones I use most often. So I have Champagne Crystal and Rose Quartz. The problem is, like, I wish this was just the tiniest bit longer because this is really unsatisfying. Taking this baby. Ooh, better. That's better. I have had this pretty fresh tinted moisturizer from ColourPop in here for quite a while. I haven't used it in a little bit, so I'm going to sub it out. And instead I'm going to put in this CoverGirl tinted moisturizer. It's a bit lighter, so it'll match me better right now. Well, that doesn't match me well there, but my wrists are tanner than my face, so. This will match me right now. I have it in the shade Creamy Natural 720. I'm not even using face makeup very often. If I am using it, I am putting this on. So these two will keep. This is another thing I had in here. Totally dead, desperately empty. I just hang on to it so I remember what it is so I can repurchase it. But I will just be adding it to a list and chucking this guy. So I've just got all my tools here. I feel like I should just go in here, I guess. Here I have all my eyelash things. I don't know if this Revitibrow has anything in it any longer. It's kind of dry. I'm just gonna get rid of it. And this Revitalash micellar water thing, I'm just gonna get rid of these two. For my LED lights, I think my clips, of course. This one is the hardest one because it doesn't fit anywhere. I think I'll just put it here. That works. That looks a lot better than it did before. Okay, and the last little things that go in this spot here is, for one, my chapsticks. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but this piece here is also from the Container Store. Okay, chapsticks. This one has SPF, I'll keep it. My Vaseline, of course, stays. Hey BRAM, thanks for subscribing. This is that chapstick that changes color, like based on your pH or something, so it's like the perfect color, always. This guy I'm almost out of, but I have another one to replace it when it's done. But these Vaseline lip therapies are literally my favorite. And I am keeping my e.l.f. lip exfoliator. These two, chapstick is apparently not a good brand. This is also chapstick. I mean, alcohol is literally the third ingredient. So I might just chuck both of these guys out. Last but not least, okay, this is my Revolution lip gloss. I just picked up the bottle previously and it's been completely sticky, so I started to just wrap it in this so that way it doesn't leak. Like right now it feels fine, but better safe than sorry. I'm not taking that risk. My red lip little samples, lipsticks, all these guys.
Ew! Lip gloss all in here.
I'm gonna keep these guys in here because I really like them as a topper. Keeping this guy. I don't find myself using this one too often recently, so I think I will tuck it to the side for now. This is technically a chapstick. These were so popular at one point, like, do y'all remember? Keeping this guy. The red lips stay. This Lancome Juicy Shaker definitely stays. It is a total favorite. Have to make sure that it stays kind of upright because this will also leak. I like this Wet n Wild lipstick, that stays, and my gloss stays. So pretty much everything stayed for this one. Just needed to clean it up really. All right, there we are. Drawer complete. It looks so much better than before. It is so much cleaner, so much more organized, and now I have more products to play with. All right, you guys, that is all for this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you guys did like this kind of video and you want to see more stuff like this, let me know down below by liking or commenting. Make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already and leave me a like because it really helps me out. See you guys in the next one.